Once you started eating differently, what actually changed for you?
I started to get some energy back, which was exciting because my work days are very long.
Yes, they are.
I learned to substitute my coffee, my 4 shots of espresso.
4 shots of espresso. 4 shots of espresso. Now, actually, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were doing 4 shots of espresso. Okay.
Yes, to survive the day.
Oh my gosh.
So now I have eliminated coffee in general overall from my diet.
So you don't even do coffee at all. You went from 4
Nothing,
shots. She went from 4 shots of espresso to no coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do now for energy?
In the morning, I start with my green smoothie.
Okay.
And then throughout the day, I just make sure I have snacks and nuts and things that kind of keep my energy up.
So what did you learn working with me that was easy to maintain, and will you continue to do that?
I think the easiest thing to maintain was, number one, paying attention to portion size and preparing my meals for a couple days, so I'm not always thinking about cooking and being in the kitchen. But how important just a simple filling salad could really tide me over and help me throughout the day. I think I put so much thought what to eat, even though it wasn't the best things. Now my choices are better, and it's also more filling.
What was the most fun, interesting thing that we did together?
When we went to Whole Foods and kind of visited the spice and seasoning section, and there was some bulk spices and seasoning. I've never seen that section before.
Right.
And then when we had the mixing class where we mixed and created some different types of flavors.
Yes.
For our foods.
Right.
So that was my favorite. And then when we went to the farmer's market and I had a chance to ask questions, which I never would do to any of the vendors, and try fruits and vegetables that I've never seen before.
Have you thought about the long-term effect of how you're eating now and how it's going to affect those closest to you?
I think for me personally, learning serving size is something that I'm always now. I pay very close attention, especially when I'm in restaurants.
Okay.
I think with my family, we've been preparing meals differently. We've gotten rid of some of the old traditional seasonings that we would normally use.
Like what?
Salt. And then, including my daughter in preparing the meals, helping me cook and chop vegetables. We've gotten some utensils we didn't have before to prepare.
Nice.
And a lot of those things you exposed us to as well when we were taking the cooking classes.
So one last question. What do you think is the most important thing you learned about the food you eat and what it is you need to pay attention to?
Which vegetables that I really should be eating, just whether it's for my high blood pressure or like you introducing me to the fenugreek for iron and arugula.
Yes.
So just some of the things that I probably would overlook when it comes to creating a salad, but now knowing that these are things that I actually need on a daily basis because of the vitamins that are in them.
Nice.
And even where the food comes from.
Yes.
I think asking more questions about where food comes from, which is something that before I had no idea to even ask those questions.
Wonderful. So, I'm, again, just so grateful that we got you on the path that you need to be on to take care of yourself.
Yes.
Because you're good.
Yes. Feeling much better.
Yeah, and that's, so again, thank you.
Thank you
so much.